there's not that much you need to start quilting. Mostly you just need this is a rotary cutter and some mat boards. So mine are kind of small, but you can get like bigger ones too. But you just need a mat board, and then usually it's good to have like a ruler. I've just been using this, but you just need a straight edge. And then also for quilting you just need a normal sewing machine, and then I use an iron. And then so the type of fabric you want to pick is cotton fabric. That type of fabric works the best when doing pieced quilting, and you just want to make sure when you do it you pre-wash the fabric and dry it. Like, so this one has been pre-washed, and then usually what I do is I'll go through and cut off all these extra stuff on the side, and then I'll iron it so it's nice and straight, because it makes it easy once it's ironed to cut it easier. So the next part I think that's good to know when you're quilting is how to thread a quilting machine or a sewing machine. As you can tell, mine isn't super fancy. You just need a normal machine. So in a sewing machine, there's two places where there's thread. There's the bobbin, which goes under here, and then there's the top part. So before you go, usually you have your bobbin, and mine's already full, but it won't have anything on it. To thread the bobbin, you put the bobbin here, and you take your spool and you put it around like this, and you put it on here and push that in. Most machines do that, and then you just sew and it will fill it up. And then make sure when you're done you push it back so that you can start sewing normally, because this says you're doing bobbin and this means you want to sew normally. So to thread the machine, to put the bobbin in, you want to make sure it's going clockwise around in the, I don't know what that is called, and then you just put it in there, and then that's all done. And then to thread the top part, so you just put that on there, and most machines thread like this, so like you go like that and go down, and you gotta make sure this is up, and then oops, it needs to go in that, and then through this thing, through this eye, back down, and there's a little clip usually here, and then you thread it through the eye of the needle. And then I usually just spin it once by hand, just so to get the bobbin thread on top. Get it, there we go, like that. And now your machine's all ready for quilting.